Before we begin, I want you to imagine something. Imagine that 1 month from now, your relationship with money feels calm, stable, predictable. You are not anxious when you check your account. You are not chasing opportunities out of fear. Money begins to feel cooperative. By the end of this video, I will guide you through a secret visualization and a powerful meditation that only ultra-rich people use as a cheat code to shift how money responds to them. Subscribe to the channel and stay with me until the end. Not because of hope, but because understanding comes first. And as we go along, if something resonates with you, comment the word clarity below. It helps me know this content is reaching the right people. Why is it that the harder people chase money, the further it seems to move away? This question feels emotional. But the answer is not emotional. It is behavioral, physiological, and deeply human. Most people believe money responds to effort alone. Work harder, push more, think about money constantly, worry about it, plan aggressively. But instead of progress, they feel stuck, tired, anxious, pressured, and the pressure grows. If this feels familiar, pause for a moment. You are not alone. Think about someone who checks their bank balance multiple times a day. I'll relax when I make more money. Or someone who accepts work they dislike because fear feels louder than intuition. They chase, they push, they grip tightly, and money becomes stressful. Now notice this. People who appear financially stable often think about money less, not more. This contrast matters. Let's slow this down, because this contrast is not accidental. It shows up again and again in real life. Think about two people, both intelligent, both working hard, both wanting financial stability. The first person wakes up already thinking about money, not calmly, but urgently. They check their phone, they check messages, they check balances. Their body is already tight before the day even begins. Throughout the day, every decision carries pressure. Should I take this job? Should I say yes even if it feels wrong? What if I miss this chance? They don't feel lazy, they feel hunted. Now compare that to the second person. They are not careless. They care deeply, but their relationship with money feels quieter. They think about money when it is useful, and then they stop. When an opportunity appears, they pause. They don't rush. They ask better questions. They don't grab. They evaluate. This difference does not come from intelligence. It does not come from luck. It comes from internal state. And internal state changes behavior long before results change. Here is something most people never notice. When the nervous system is stressed, the brain becomes narrow. You see fewer options. You repeat familiar patterns. This is not a mindset issue. It is biological. Under pressure, humans default to survival choices. And survival choices are rarely wealth-building choices. They are short-term. They are defensive. They are reactive. That is why people who chase money aggressively often make decisions that look logical in the moment but costly over time. They accept less favorable terms. They stay in situations that drain them. They overwork without leverage. Not because they are weak, but because pressure shrinks perspective. Pause here for a moment. If you have ever said to yourself, I know this isn't ideal, but I don't have a choice, just acknowledging it is the first release. And notice something else. The people who seem financially calm are not ignoring reality. They are regulating themselves before they regulate their finances. They slow the system so the system can see. This is the part most financial advice skips. Money advice talks about numbers, strategies, tactics, but behavior comes first. State comes first. Without stability, even the best plan collapses. And with stability, even imperfect plans improve. This is why chasing money often pushes it away. Not because money is emotional, but because humans are. Before we talk about consequences, we need to understand why this pattern quietly escalates. Because the danger here is not sudden collapse. It is slow erosion. Most people do not wake up one day financially exhausted. It happens gradually, almost invisibly. When money is chased, the mind stays in constant evaluation. Every action becomes measured by how quickly it produces income. Every pause feels unsafe. Rest begins to feel irresponsible. This changes how time is experienced. Days feel shorter. Weeks blur together. Months pass without reflection. And reflection is where correction happens. Without reflection, small mistakes repeat, and repetition is powerful. Now consider what happens to decision quality over time. At first, the pressure feels motivating. It feels like urgency. But urgency has a cost. Urgency compresses thinking. Long-term trade-offs disappear. Only immediate relief remains visible. This is why people stay in jobs they know are limiting them. This is why they delay learning new skills. This is why they keep saying, "I'll fix this later," after things stabilize. But stabilization never comes from pressure. Pressure delays stability. There is another layer to this danger. When money becomes the central focus, identity slowly shifts. A person begins to measure themselves by financial performance alone. Good month? Relief. Bad month? Self-doubt. Over time, self-worth becomes volatile. And volatility creates fear. Fear changes behavior. People stop experimenting. They stop taking intelligent risks. They stop trusting their judgment. They begin copying others blindly. Not because those paths are right, but because certainty feels safer than choice. This is how financial stagnation hides inside constant effort. The body is busy, but direction is lost. There is also a relational cost. When money pressure dominates the mind, attention narrows. Conversations shorten. Patience thins. Opportunities that require presence are missed because the mind is elsewhere. This matters more than people realize. Many financial opportunities do not arrive as obvious offers. They arrive through conversations, through timing, through reputation. A person who is internally rushed often appears unavailable without realizing it. And availability is one of the strongest signals money responds to. Finally, there is a physiological consequence. Chronic financial stress keeps the nervous system activated. The body stays in mild survival mode. In this state, learning slows. Memory weakens. Creativity drops. These are not motivational issues. They are biological limits. No visualization works when the body feels unsafe. No strategy sticks when the system is overloaded. This is why the danger of chasing money is not poverty. It is rigidity. Before we move forward, we need to pause, not intellectually, physiologically. Because understanding this concept is not enough. The body must register safety before behavior can change. Money does not disappear because of fate. It withdraws because behavior changes under stress. Here is the central idea. Money responds to how you operate, not how desperately you want it. Desperation narrows perception. Calm expands it. This is not spiritual language. It is behavioral science. The solution is not to stop caring about money. The solution is to stop chasing it. Instead, you stabilize your internal state. From that state, better choices appear. Opportunities become visible. People respond differently to you. This is where manifestation is misunderstood. Manifestation is not magic. It is alignment between state, behavior, and action. Step 1 is awareness. Not positive thinking, not affirmations, not forcing optimism. Awareness. Because nothing changes until it is clearly seen. Most people think they are aware of their money situation. They know the numbers. They know the bills. They know what they earn. But that is not awareness. That is information. Awareness is noticing how money feels in the body. For many people, money does not live in the bank account. It lives in the chest, in the stomach, in the jaw, in the breath. Awareness begins when you stop asking, "How much money do I have?" and instead ask, "What happens inside me when I think about money?" Pause here. When the topic of money appears, does your breathing change? Does your body tighten? Do your shoulders rise slightly without you noticing? This is not a personal flaw. This is conditioning. Your nervous system learned very early that money equals safety, or danger, or approval, or survival. Awareness means observing these reactions without trying to fix them. No correction, No judgment, just noticing. Because the moment you try to fix what you have not fully seen, you push it deeper. Many people skip awareness because it feels uncomfortable. They want solutions quickly. But speed is the enemy here. Money patterns are slow patterns. They were formed over years of repetition. Family conversations, childhood stress, social comparison, past failures, moments of shame. Awareness means letting those layers come into view. Gently. You might notice thoughts like, I should be further by now. I'm running out of time. I'm behind others. I can't relax until this is solved. These thoughts feel logical, but they are signals. They tell you that money has become an emotional authority. Awareness is recognizing that money is not the threat. The relationship with money is. This step is not about changing income. It is about changing perception, because perception shapes behavior, and behavior shapes results. Here is a subtle but powerful insight. Most financial stress comes not from lack of money, but from lack of predictability. The nervous system fears instability more than low numbers. Awareness means noticing how much of your stress comes from uncertainty, not scarcity. Once you see this, something softens. You stop blaming yourself. You stop forcing solutions. You begin observing patterns instead. For example, when money feels tight, do you overwork? Do you say yes too quickly? Do you avoid looking at numbers? Do you distract yourself? These reactions are not mistakes. They are protective strategies. Awareness reframes them from failures into signals. And signals are useful. Another layer of awareness is identity. Many people unconsciously believe, I am someone who struggles with money. I am not good with finances. Money is hard for people like me. These beliefs feel personal, but they are inherited. From family, from culture, from past environments. Awareness means separating who you are from what you learned. You are not your financial history. You are not your current phase. You are not your past decisions. But until awareness happens, the mind treats those things as fixed identity. This is why awareness is step one. Without it, visualization feels fake. Affirmations feel forced. Meditation feels disconnected. With awareness, everything else lands deeper. This step teaches the nervous system a new message. I am safe enough to observe. And safety is the foundation of change. Do not rush this step. Awareness is already progress. In fact, the moment you can observe your money reactions without spiraling, you have already shifted trajectory. This is where control loosens. This is where chasing begins to stop. And this is where the system becomes ready for reinterpretation. Awareness alone begins to loosen the grip. Pause here and comment, aware, if you've noticed tension around money before. Step 2 is reinterpretation. This is where real change begins. Awareness shows you what is happening. Reinterpretation changes what it means. And meaning is powerful, because the body reacts not to reality, but to interpretation. Two people can earn the same amount of money and feel completely different. One feels calm, the other feels constant pressure. The difference is not income. The difference is meaning. Most people unknowingly interpret money experiences as personal verdicts. A delayed payment becomes, I'm failing. An unexpected expense becomes, I can never get ahead. A slow month becomes, this always happens to me. These interpretations feel automatic, but they are learned. Reinterpretation is the skill of choosing a new frame without denying reality. You are not pretending. You are updating the lens. Let's look at an example. Imagine you check your account and feel a drop in your stomach. The old interpretation says, this is bad. I messed up. I should have done better. The body hears threat. Stress hormones rise. Breathing tightens. Decision-making narrows. Now reinterpret the same moment. The new interpretation says, this is information. This is a signal, not a sentence. This moment is temporary. Nothing magical happened, but the body reacts differently. Breathing slows. The chest softens. Options reappear. That is reinterpretation. Another example. You work hard, but progress feels slow. The old interpretation. Hard work doesn't pay off. Something is wrong with me. I'm running out of time. This interpretation creates urgency. Urgency leads to forcing. Forcing leads to poor decisions. Now a new interpretation. I am in a lag phase. Results are reorganizing. This phase is part of growth. The same situation, different meaning, different nervous system response. Reinterpretation is not lying to yourself. It is recognizing that most meanings are assumptions, and assumptions can be replaced. Here is an important principle. Money responds best to calm clarity, not emotional pressure. When you reinterpret experiences, you remove pressure. And pressure is what pushes money away. Many people think reinterpretation means thinking positive. It does not. It means thinking accurate. Accurate thinking is flexible. Rigid thinking says, this setback defines me. Flexible thinking says, this moment is data. That shift alone changes behavior. You stop reacting emotionally. You stop making fear-based choices. You stop chasing. Another example, someone else succeeds faster than you. The old interpretation, they're lucky. I'm behind. I missed my chance. This interpretation creates contraction, jealousy, comparison, self-doubt. Now, reinterpret. The system rewards timing and alignment. My path has different variables. Their success does not limit mine. This is not denial, it is expansion. Your mind stops treating success as scarce. And when success is no longer scarce, your actions become cleaner, more intentional, less desperate. Reinterpretation also applies to the past. Many people carry old money stories as permanent truths. I failed before. I made bad decisions. I wasted time. Reinterpretation reframes the past as training, not punishment. Every mistake becomes feedback. Every delay becomes preparation. The nervous system relaxes when the past is no longer a threat. And when the nervous system relaxes, future planning improves. This step is crucial before visualization, because visualization built on old meanings creates resistance. Visualization built on new interpretations feels natural, effortless, believable. Reinterpretation teaches the mind, I don't need to fight reality, I can understand it differently. And understanding precedes change. This is why reinterpretation is not optional. It is the bridge, from awareness to alignment, from reaction to response, from chasing to allowing. Step 3. Practical execution. Now do nothing. Just listen. Let your body rest exactly as it is. No correction, no effort. Imagine you are standing in a quiet, open place. It is morning. The light is soft and bright. Not dramatic, just calm. You feel steady on the ground. Nothing is expected from you. In front of you is a simple path, wide, clear, not rushed. You begin walking, slowly. Each step feels natural, effortless. You are not trying to reach anything. You are simply moving. As you walk, notice your breathing. It is easy, unforced. The air feels clean, safe, familiar. Ahead, you see a small open space, a place to sit. You sit down comfortably, supported, relaxed. Now imagine this. Money is not an object. Money is not numbers. Money is movement, like a gentle current. It flows quietly through the space around you. It is not rushing. It is not avoiding you. It is simply present. You notice that the more relaxed you are, the closer this flow comes. Not because you want it, but because nothing is blocking it. Now imagine holding your hands out, not grabbing, just open. The flow moves through your hands easily. Naturally, you do not pull, you do not chase, you allow. Notice how your body feels in this moment. There is no urgency, no pressure, no tightness, just calm attention. Now imagine yourself living one normal day. You wake up calmly, you move slowly, you speak clearly, you make decisions without fear. Money shows up in ordinary ways. A message, an opportunity, a solution. Nothing dramatic, just aligned. You realize something. You are not waiting for money. Money is not testing you. You are already in cooperation. Stay here. Let this feeling settle. Now imagine the flow slowly fading into the background. Not gone, just quiet, stable, always available. Remain seated, breathing, present. Now slowly bring your attention back. Notice your breathing again. Notice the weight of your body. Notice the room around you. You are fully awake, calm, grounded. That imagination is complete. Do not analyze it yet. Just notice how you feel. What you just experienced was not fantasy. It was training. When imagination is experienced slowly and repeatedly, the body begins to accept it as a safe state. Your system learns, this is normal. Money problems persist not because of lack of effort, but because the body has learned stress around money. Stress changes behavior. Behavior changes outcomes. This practice works because it removes stress first. Only then does behavior shift naturally. You stop forcing. You stop chasing. You start choosing better. This is why chasing money pushes it away. Pressure creates resistance. Calm creates clarity. Clarity creates opportunity. Here is what works in real life. Do this imagination session once per day, 10 to 15 minutes, preferably once in the morning or once before sleep. Consistency matters more than intensity. After 7-10 days, you may notice calmer reactions to money, better decision-making, less impulsive behavior. After 3-4 weeks, behavioral patterns shift. That is when results begin appearing externally. Not because money is attracted magically, but because your system is no longer pushing it away. This is how alignment works in practice. If you want more videos like this, calm, practical, grounded, consider subscribing. These conversations compound over time. Chasing money signals fear. Stability signals readiness. Money does not move toward panic. It moves toward clarity. You don't need to run after it. You need to become someone it can work with. Over the next few weeks, as you practice calm awareness, watch how decisions change. Watch how people respond differently. Watch how opportunities appear without force. That is not coincidence. That is alignment. Stay curious. Stay steady. And I'll see you in the next video.